I have warned you earlier that you are now falling foul of being grossly conducting was gross, or not, your conduct is grossly. I have...
You were not using the mic you are using when you were calling, when you were speaking to Honorable Vice to take a seat, you are not using that mic. Now you are using that mic and you want to rule.
So that we can work the timetable consistent with law. Otherwise, the disagreement that took place today will end up in the court of law, and we as Parliament will be held accountable for that.
And we have a message to those in the country who are crying out for water. We say to you, Pemi must go! 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 Pemi must...
Giving us water. They must make declaration first that we have been stealing water. Sabagwa. Now, Masters Patiwe, Anisbonelele, help us. Give us water.
Go! And to the people in this country who are concerned that the country is falling apart, our message to you is, chant this message, that GNU must go! GNU must go! GNU must go! GNU must go! Amanda!
Honourable Reddy.
Command. Once a decision is taken, you can't say that as MK Free State we have got a different view to the National High Command. Or as MK Northwest we disagree. By the time you finish that we disagree with the National High Command, you will be on the other side of the Constitution.
You spit on that Constitution. That Constitution is not worth the paper it is written on, simply because of what you are doing. And to the people of South Africa, we have a message for you as the MK party. If Mr. Ramaphosa truly cares about you, he will remove this minister.
Honesty and respect. Respect means that we must respect everyone. You can't use insulting language even against members of opposition parties. It's not allowed in the organization. That is a principle that is recognized. The other principle in the Constitution of Mkondo is democratic centralism.
This conduct is now directly impeding the ability of the House to conduct its business. I now call upon the Parliamentary Protection Services in terms of Rule 73.2 to assist the Sergeant at Arms to remove the member from the chamber and precincts so that the House can proceed with its business. Honourable Sergeant at Arms, Honourable Reddy, please leave.
Honourable Speaker.
No, but my hand is up, Speaker. My hand is up.
Only have to read the act very carefully. There is no such thing as expropriation of land without compensation. As long as you have Section 25 of the Constitution, that's where the problem is. Remember, the Constitution is supreme law, so any law, and I've no doubt they're going to challenge this legislation, it doesn't do much, it's a cosmetic change. It's a very deceitful concept of nil compensation. We want expropriation of land without compensation. In other words, Section 25 of the Constitution must go in its entirety.
Are there any things that can be celebrated by South Africans, ordinary South Africans, for the past 30 years?
There isn't much, certainly for black people. We are still on the receiving end. Racism is a salient factor every day. It doesn't affect whites. It doesn't affect other South Africans. In the main, it's the black people who are the victims of racism. We would like certainly to see more and more measures being taken to address racism, because it's the black people of this country who are the victims of racism.
Dr. Floyd, maybe just talk to us.